What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Four Plot Podcast. Got our house music going on. Get a little dancing. Oh, yeah. Looking good. Oh.
Hey, nice Outpost Discovery shirt, bro.
Oh, thanks, man. Same shirt I had on last week. You like it? It's because we're doing the podcast 2 in one night, all right? That's the secret of production, all right? I'm going to say things like last week, but we were here the whole time.
That's right. Everybody does
the whole time. There we go. All right. So you know what? We got some guests on this. I feel like our guests deserve the same hype intro with dance moves. So I feel like we're gonna bring them in. If you're watching on video, you're about to get a treat. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Oh, here we go. Coming to you, our first guest all the way from Dallas, Texas. You know him. You love him. He played a lot of Perfect Dark as a kid. It's Eric Armstrong.
What a bio.
Looking good. Looking good.
What a bio.
You know what? You're
It's
kind
only
of
the
like
I move.
a robot.
It's
thing
a really
going
good
on,
robot.
So it looks really good. And
Thank you.
coming
I'm
in,
very white.
he's all up in your camera. You know him. It's your boy, CK Sunny. Oh yeah, man. That is
Is he giving us the finger or is he snapping?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm getting flipped
It's
off.
obscene, but also
is.
fun.
Snapping, boys.
Oh,
And we
Snapping.
just lost our
Snapping,
YouTube monetization.
everybody does.
Snapping, boys.
Everybody does that in the club. Snaps. Okay. Anyway. All right.
That's
So
right.
here's the deal. Like we alluded to in
Like
our
a pug puppy, man. Just so cute.
oh dear God.
Like rest in peace, Leroy.
Like we Leroy was Richard's dog. That's dark. Like we alluded to,
Yeah, that's very dark.
like we alluded to in our previous intro just there, I'm going to say a lot of things like, hey, last week on the podcast, we're all wearing the same clothes because we just recorded 2 episodes in the same night.
That's facts.
Yeah, a lot of people go change their clothes. We're lazy. We're not doing
We
that.
might have
So-
to do this like a couple. down
That's
the
production
road.
magic. I can go change my shirt if it would help.
No,
I
it's
could- yeah,
fine.
I could
We're-
change
my
we're-
shirt. Take mine
we're
off.
already here. No, please don't do that.
Oh, that would help.
Please,
Okay.
please keep that on.
I will.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do today. We have played 2 rounds of Video Game 20 questions on this show. We said, hey, we got nothing better to talk about, and we've all sucked, and I picked both the games. So today, we're just going to do a very quick, keyword quick. I don't want this to be a 2-hour podcast, okay?
Mm-mm.
We're going to make it a quick game of Video Game 20 questions,
Love
but
it.
everybody here gets to pick a game. All right,
Love
that's how it works, okay?
Love
So
it.
listen, let's set out some ground rules here for Video Game 20 questions, okay?
Perfect.
I feel like to make us better, okay, we got the same rules. You can guess a game early. It's not going to kill you, right? We're not going to penalize you for guessing the game early. Make sure you ask good questions. Talk it over with your team. You only get 20 questions in a guess, 19 questions in a guess, technically, because let your guess count as one question, okay? And I'll take this. And slow movement of your hand. Trevor's trying to take something out of the frame, and he's like slowly moving his hand. I've got it. Don't worry. So, and then what we're going to do is to kind of keep it moving quickly, talk it over with your team, but don't just, we have a habit of sitting here and be like, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Right. That's not directed at any one person. Okay. It's not. I feel you thinking that I'm talking about you, but I'm not. Okay.
The games are hard, man.
They are. They've been
Sorry,
hard.
bro.
That's why we gave everybody an opportunity to pick their own. So I'm going to go last. I'm going to go last this time. Okay. And so I think we're going to start with Trevor. So get your game ready. Okay.
Got
Me
it.
and Richard and Eric are going to ask questions of you.
Sweet.
Here's the thing. Once we get down to the last 5 questions, technically 4, because your last one's a guess. Once we get down to the last 4 or so questions, if we are not getting it and you don't think we're close, you can give us a hint after every question. Is that fair?
Fair.
Okay.
You got it.
Let's do it.
Fair. I like it.
Let's go for it. All right. So let's start with the questions. You ready?
Let's do it. Go.
Guys, do you want to take the first question, guys?
By all means.
Was this game made before January 1st, 2000?
No.
No. Okay. So we're going after January 1st, 2000. You got any questions, guys, you can think of?
Does this game exist
yes.
on a console that any of us own?
Ooh, currently, I have no idea.
Oh, okay. We can rephrase. What about asking him a question like, what if we say, hey, is this? I mean, we can even further down the time. We can say 2010 before or after, and that can kind of give us like a. You guys good with that?
Yeah.
Okay, this is before or after.
Yeah.
Is this game after 2010?
No.
Okay, gotcha. So you got the Wikipedia page in front of you, right?
I do.
We're
2000,
looking at the Xbox
2000,
Like
360.
Yeah, it was very
So
strange.
this game was made between 2000 and 2010.
That's correct.
Okay,
Yes.
so
So
we can now-
Xbox
that's
360,
3
PS2,
Three
PS3, Wii.
Yes. So we
Can-
can now throw
Can
out.
I
Yeah. What's your question? What
can I ask a question?
Well,
Can I
you
ask
want to
if it
run it
was-
by your teammates, or do you just want to ask it?
Well, yeah. Well, I'm trying to run it by y'all. You know,
'Cause it felt like
That's
you
what
were
I'm trying
making
to
a formal ask, and I just want to make
No, I wasn't. I was trying to
Gotta be
consult
careful.
my team here.
Go for
Okay,
it.
my question would be, I mean, not asking Trevor, but asking you guys, what like era of consoles it would be on. So like asking if it would be on the 360 era or the original Xbox era.
So it has to be yes or no questions. We already know it's between 2000 and 2010, right? So yes. So you could ask a question like, "Hey, is this in the Xbox era, like Xbox original era?" And then that would let us know kind of where we're at. I think that's a great question.
Thank you. Yes. So Trevor, that's my question. Is it in the original Xbox era?
Original Xbox era. Nailed it.
Okay, everyone's listening like, wow, this Will guy is a real jerk. I wasn't trying to be a jerk. We've had such a hard time with video game 20 questions. I'm
We've had a
trying
hard
to
time with it.
I'm trying to help
You
us
guys are
hone
gonna get this
skill.
one.
Okay.
You guys are gonna get this one.
So we're in original Xbox. Now he said original Xbox era. Now I don't know if he meant he's actually on or the original Xbox. I'm assuming that is because knowing Trevor, he did not have a PlayStation 2. I don't think. So I'm thinking we're going original Xbox. I think it's time to whittle down like a genre. What do you think?
Okay. Well, it's Trevor, so I would think he's immediately going towards something like RPG or fantasy. So
Okay.
Let me double
Whoa,
check.
whoa, whoa! Those are two different questions.
I
Well, you
realize
know,
that. Yes.
We can throw them together. We can throw like I told you guys we can do like the threefer, right? We can be like, hey, is it a ba or a ba or a ba? And then based on his answer, we can kind of whittle it down that way. So while he looks it up, what are three we're asking, right? We don't want to.
Yes,
don't want
definitely Xbox era.
Okay, so what the three that we want to ask him are what? I mean, I think Trevor, we go with fantasy, right? Yep. But we want to keep it. How do we do this? Because if we say like fantasy, fighting, and whatever,
no, you have to spread it out a little bit. So almost in the same way that he has done before, go with fantasy and sci-fi. That way, you have two things that are pretty much.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. I
You're
thought those
welcome,
were
Trevor.
solid questions.
I didn't say you didn't have solid questions.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I
Something like that.
appreciate that.
All right,
Got
so,
you,
so
bud.
do we want to ask him fantasy, sci-fi? What's our third one? Is this fantasy, sci-fi, or shooting, or first-person shooter?
Yeah.
Okay, you ask away, Eric.
Trevor, is this a fantasy, a sci-fi, or first-person shooter?
So this is supposed to be yes or no questions.
Yeah, so you just say yes or no. Is it one of those three?
So, it's two of those.
Okay. Are you okay?
That's a yes.
That's the tough thing with the combo.
So
questions.
yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's either a
Yeah.
fantasy shooter or a sci-fi shooter because those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantasy, sci-fi, or yeah. Okay. So original Xbox era, fantasy, but there. So fantasy, sci-fi, or fantasy / sci-fi shooter.
I wouldn't even say that. I would say it's either fantasy shooter or sci-fi shooter.
This is
What
so
are the odds? What are the
Being on
odds
the
that
other end.
fantasy
So
and
interesting being on the other
sci-fi?
side.
It's fun. Okay.
What are
Okay,
the odds
so-
that fantasy and sci-fi are going to mix?
Okay, what if we do this? What if we ask the multiplayer question? Because if we ask the
Okay.
multiplayer question, shooter may kind of go out the window, possibly. Okay.
True.
Did we say
Okay.
shooter or first-person shooter?
We
said shooter.
We said
We said
shooter.
We said shooter.
clarify.
Okay. So I say let's ask the next two questions. Is this a multiplayer game? Are we good with that?
Yeah.
Trevor, is this a multiplayer game?
Yes, sir.
It is a multiplayer game. Okay. So then my next question I think we should ask is this a first-person shooter? We good?
Yes, do it.
Is this a first-person shooter?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
it's a
third-person shooter.
It's a third-person shooter possibly, or just a fantasy sci-fi game. But if it's multiplayer, there's absolutely no way it's not a shooter game, right?
Right.
Okay. It can't be Mass
Can I
Effect
ask a question?
3. Mass Effect, the original Mass Effect didn't have multiplayer. Yeah. What would be your question, Richard? You know what?
Well, it won't be massive.
Richard, I trust you. Just ask your question, bro.
Well,
I'm not
first
gonna
I'm going
be-
to say. First, I'm going to say Mass Effect was on the 360. Was never on the original Xbox.
That's very true.
So
Well, how many
Side note.
questions?
So-
do you have? Are you keeping count of questions?
Yeah, you're on 4.
You're on 4. Okay. So
So
this
four
this-
real questions.
we have taken
Okay.
4 questions.
Mhm.
Okay. So we
okay.
just start
So my question,
Okay, gotcha.
my question is it a Xbox? What was it on the original Xbox? There we go.
Hang on. So are we asking us at Xbox like no, I trust your question, Richard. Ask the question.
No, is it on the Xbox?
No,
Yeah.
it was not on the original Xbox.
Okay, so it's not an
Okay.
Xbox game.
So it's PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2.
Probably.
So it's wait, I mean,
I think I
PlayStation-
know what it is.
PlayStation 2 or like a GameCube game, but I mean GameCube would be
True.
considered in that era. But multiplayer.
GameCube didn't have a whole lot of multiplayer. Yeah, I was about to say that.
Multiplayer. I mean, like, well, hang on. It could be like couch co-op. It doesn't have to be. Oh crap. If it's couch co-op, that means it doesn't have to be. Okay, I'm gonna ask a question for 6.
Listen.
I'm gonna ask a question for 6. We're gonna trust
Cool.
each other from now on because I don't feel like proving questions no more because it's me answering a question now, and I'm a real jerk. Here we go. All right. Is this game a shooter?
No.
Okay. Good.
Oh, okay.
So this is some
Oh,
freaking
that-
Trevor fantasy sci-fi co-op game.
This is
So it's Quidditch World Cup, basically.
Are
That's
we
what I'm hearing.
doing hints yet?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
Because we're gonna get this because that's only 6 for us.
All right.
All right, so we're at question 6, and we whittled it all the way down to a not Xbox fantasy sci-fi multiplayer game.
Genres are tough, man. Genre questions are tough to
Yeah,
answer.
They are.
Boy, tell
Yeah,
me.
they really
I'll
are.
tell you, I had to look
I
the
feel your
Wikipedia-
pain.
Yeah.
I feel your pain.
Okay. So okay, we're only at 6. I feel like we got to go. I feel like we got to figure out the console.
I mean,
We agree?
I would just ask PlayStation 2 because I think that's the most obvious one here.
Okay. Is it
Trevor,
a
is this on the PlayStation 2?
Nope.
It's a GameCube.
What?
Game.
GameCube?
GameCube.
Okay.
Gotta be,
Ooh.
okay. So we're only at 7. Let's just lock it in. Is this a GameCube game?
Are you asking me?
Are we asking?
Yes, we are.
Is this a GameCube game?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, we're at 8. Okay, it's a GameCube game. It's a.
Does this?
Go ahead.
Oh
Go ahead. No, go for it.
no. Okay. Well, I was gonna say it was no. See, I don't know how to ask this question. I'm trying to ask it if this is a famous Nintendo character.
So I think one of the
Like the main
think one of the-
character is a famous Nintendo
one of the
character.
easiest ways to ask that. Like Eric asked a great question last
Yeah.
week. They do on GameScoop all the time, which is any of the characters in the game in Super Smash Brothers?
Is this from GameScoop?
You say what?
This is from GameScoop?
Shut up, Trevor. You jerk. Gotta give credit where credit's due. Okay.
Go ahead.
So asking is, I mean,
Yeah,
ask
in
your
Smash
question.
Brothers, I think is a good question because that significantly narrows the field.
Yeah. Okay. So is the main character to this game that we're talking about featured on Super Smash Brothers Melee?
Okay.
Hey, come on! Hey, that's the game.
Okay, man.
That's the Super
Okay,
Smash
okay,
Brothers
okay,
of the
okay.
GameCube.
This is where I'm gonna step in and put my jerk hat on again. I want you to think about what you just said.
Because the
Is
jerk hat.
So you could have said, are any characters in this game in Smash Brothers, right? You said, is the main character in this game in a specific Smash Bros game? All right, that's begging for a no, bro. You got to go wide, man. You got to cast that net out wide, my dude.
So what are we doing, guys? What are we
Okay, maybe I'm just too
Reword that. No, man, reword that.
ambitious.
Question. You got a good one.
I
Okay,
want
okay,
Will's
I
question.
Okay, fine. Let me re-ask this question:
Okay.
Is the character of this game featured in Smash Brothers?
Yes.
Boom. That's what I'm talking about.
It's-
Now, this is not count as a question. Okay. If we would have kept with his original question, would it have been a yes or a no?
Sorry.
Never mind. I don't want it because that's gonna mess us
That's a
up.
question.
That's gonna mess us up.
No.
I'm not gonna do it. Okay. So we're at 8. We're at 9. 8 or 9.
I honestly feel like it's Metroid Prime. I'm just going
You're
to
at
throw
eight.
that out there while we ask more questions.
You think it's Metroid Prime?
I think it's Metroid Prime.
But he said it's not a shooter.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
Shooter.
Metro Prime is a shooter.
I got all my fingers in front of my face. Okay. It's not a shooter. It's a fantasy. Say who's okay. All right. So it's a. So now I'm excited because the Smash Brothers. See, great question, Richard. So.
I have another question. I'm gonna run it by y'all.
No. Listen, because you know the large cast net part of it now, I'm going to trust you, Richard. Go ahead and give us number 9.
No. We're gonna talk this out as a team first. Okay, I was thinking maybe I could ask if this game had a previous game on any sort of previous consoles. I'm thinking like
So is this game a
Super
part of the series?
Nintendo. Yes.
That's a good question. Go for it.
Yeah. Is this game part of a series?
Yes.
Ooh.
Let's go.
All right. So it's a
Now we're
game.
getting
With
some
characters
headway.
in Smash Brothers. It's
It's
only.
very exciting being the person.
Isn't it, though?
Yeah, asking the questions.
So it's Smash. The characters are in Smash. It's on GameCube. It's a fantasy game. It's not a shooter. It's multiplayer. Okay, it's multiplayer, which means couch co-op because GameCube had next to no online multiplayer.
True.
And it's in a series. Okay, so we're coming up. That was 10 or that was 9? That was 9.
I think that was
so
9. Yeah.
So this will be 10. So should we ask, like, should we start whittling down Nintendo franchises, like, to kind of get them out of our head? Because I think
I would say so, because we have a very limited pool to pull from when we're talking about
Zelda,
it's in Smash Brothers.
Zelda, Mario, Donkey Kong is what I think are like kind of like
Donkey Kong never had a game on the GameCube. Mario did. Pokemon did. I don't know if like Fire Emblem.
Nintendo scholars over here, man.
Fantasy sci-fi. So I get stuck on fantasy. I think Zelda, but there's no way is. Oh wait, yes I do. Yes I do. I think I know what this is. I think I know what this is.
What do you got? What do you got?
Is this a Zelda game?
No.
Crap. I do not know what.
No,
it is. I was going.
No. See, I'm thinking
because it's multiplayer.
I'm thinking along the lines of what Eric is saying. It's like Fire Emblem, because you're thinking Marth and Roy is in the Super Smash Brothers Melee.
I don't know anything.
And those are all Nintendo characters.
So you guys ask away for a question of Fire Emblem. I don't know anything.
Okay,
I didn't
go for
know
it,
Rich. Smash.
No. You sound like you know more about Fire Emblem than me. So
okay,
you
I actually know a fair amount about Fire Emblem.
Trevor, does this game come from the Fire Emblem series?
No, sir.
Okay, so we've got Fire Emblem out of the way. We've got Zelda out of the way. A Mario, I mean, a fantasy, or sci-fi. Is there any sci-fi Nintendo franchise you can think of right now?
I mean, again, Metroid was the biggest one.
Wait.
Oh,
Star Fox. That's a shooter, though.
Oh, yeah. No, hold up.
Technically, it wasn't because the GameCube. Okay, so the N64,
the GameCube was an adventure.
It was, yeah. Star Fox.
There was a Star Fox game on the GameCube.
Yes, there was.
Yeah, it was an adventure game.
It was terrible. I'm trying to remember what it was called.
Yeah, it did not get good reviews.
Okay.
Star Fox Adventures.
Yeah, it was. It was Star Fox Adventures.
We help ourselves out by whittling down sci-fi or fantasy.
Yeah, do it.
Is this a sci-fi game?
Yes.
Okay.
I will say, I will step in here.
Okay.
And tell you that when you asked about shooter, sci-fi, or fantasy, I said it was 2 of them, and you ruled out shooter. So I'm going to give you that question back.
Thanks, man. That's very nice.
You got
That's
it.
very nice of you.
You got it.
Kisses.
Yeah.
So you're still on question 10.
So it's a sci-fi shooter.
Okay. So, no. It's not a shooter.
No, it's not a shooter.
I said it was 2 of them, and you guys ruled out shooter.
So it's a fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi Nintendo GameCube game.
That sounds like Star Fox, honestly.
Okay, we're at 10, right, or 11?
You're at 10.
We're at 10, so this will be 11.
Can I ask if it's Star Fox? That's really bugging me right now. Will,
sure.
Eric,
go for it.
Is it Star Fox Adventures, Trevor?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Well then.
So it's not. Okay. Part of a series, man. Part of a series.
Part of a series, yeah.
Where they are in Smash Brothers. That's the biggest thing.
Fantasy sci-fi. Oh, wait. Nope. See, what was Super Mario Galaxy on? But that wouldn't be
Galaxy
sci-fi.
was on the Wii.
Yeah, that wouldn't be.
That was on the Wii.
And Sunshine is the one that's on the GameCube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sunshine was on GameCube.
Okay.
This is so fun.
I know, man. I know.
It really is.
Okay, is this multiplayer? See, that's the thing. Fantasy sci-fi multiplayer characters are in Smash. Nintendo, it's in a series. We got to get this. What do we not know that we need to know? What about is this it's got to be co-op, right? We're assuming it's co-op. Do we need to know that it's co-op?
Was it developed by Nintendo?
It's worth asking the question if it's co-op or it's a PvP.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this a co-op game?
Nope.
Okay. Now
so it's
we whittled down. Is it a fighting game?
You asking me?
I mean, do we ask? Is it a fighting game?
You're on question 12.
We got questions to spare. I think it's worth it.
Is it a fighting game?
Yep.
Can I ask a question now? Can I ask a question?
Go for it.
Is it a Nintendo developed game?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You're on question 13.
A Nintendo developed fighting game.
What are the odds that he actually picked Super Smash Brothers Melee?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Hang on. Is this a game where a bunch of Nintendo characters fight each other?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is this Super Smash Brothers Melee?
Yep.
Yeah! Wow.
Hey!
Wow.
I knew it the entire time, and you told me not to ask.
Wow.
That is
Not really.
awesome.
That's awesome.
You guys asked, is the character in Smash? Yes.
Wow.
Fantasy
Yes, they
sci-fi?
all are actually.
Yes.
That's impressive.
That's awesome.
Developed by
I see that.
Nintendo? Oh, yes.
All right. Now listen. We did that one in 21 minutes. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's go.
We gotta shoot it off.
And yeah. So who wants to start, man? Anybody start? Go ahead.
I'll start. Okay, is it was it made? I'm gonna start off with this question. Is it made after 2000?
No.
No.
Okay.
So early.
Okay, early.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it made after 1990?
Yes.
Okay. So 90s to 2000s.
I'd love to narrow down Nintendo or Sega.
Yeah, go for it.
Right. Was this on a Nintendo console?
Yes, it was.
Okay. On a Nintendo console.
Do we want to ask?
Was this a 2D?
Mike?
Was this a 2D game?
No.
No.
Okay,
So
no,
it's
not 2D.
It's not a 2D game on a Nintendo console. Now, technically, the N64 came out in like 98, right? So that would still
okay.
be. So is this a Nintendo 64 game?
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome.
So we're in 64.
Do we want to ask if it's a Nintendo made game? That will definitely help.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Is this a game made by Nintendo?
No.
Okay, so not a Nintendo game.
Okay. So
So
you're thinking
that
Rare,
rules out all,
Capcom.
like yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so I mean, we did talk about Rare games a lot earlier. They
Mhm.
did a lot of stuff.
There's only a few genres on this system.
yeah.
So
So
there aren't that many genres.
okay, so do we go with a multiplayer route? Because once again, that can kind of get us.
That really helps.
Is this a multiplayer game?
Primarily, no. It does have a multiplayer function, though.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
So maybe like a secret co-op situation, like Secret of Mana.
No, I'm thinking more
Or-
I'm thinking more like a single player game, but it's gonna have like
Ooh, is it a sports game?
but that would be
Because sometimes those sports games
No.
like will only allow you to play as one person,
See,
but then they have like a training mode where you can play with.
so. I'll give you an example. What he's saying, I'm thinking of like the original NES Double Dragon. They had like the adventure mode, right?
Okay.
And then it had like you could do like a versus thing, but like not really.
So maybe
right?
a
It was-
side scroller, but he said it's 3D.
He said it's a 3D game.
Well, we could ask if it's a platformer or like adventure.
Yeah,
Can we ask that?
Yeah, I think platformer's probably a good
But
idea.
not made by Nintendo though.
Go ahead, Richard. I think the platformer.
Eric, is this a platformer?
It would technically be in the description. Yes.
Platformer. See, that's what
Okay.
I'm saying. It's gonna have some like weird
Platformer, not Nintendo.
platformer N64, not Nintendo, but it's 3D.
I'm thinking Jet Force Gemini. What's that one game? The game
Deep
before GTA came out.
the game before what?
The developers of Rare made a game on the N64 before GTA. It was an open world, one of the first open world games. Gosh, what is the game called, man?
But it's a platform. He said it would be considered a platformer.
Yeah.
That's
So-
got to narrow it down. It's
not-
a platformer, but not made by
not made by
Nintendo.
Nintendo. With a
But he said
multiplayer
technically a
aspect.
platformer.
hang
So
on. So what do we should we get genre here?
Yeah.
Eric, is this
Yeah.
Or like do fantasy first, sci-fi. Grouping them together, I feel like was hard.
so you
yeah,
wanna-
we'd have to ask.
I guess we have
Yes.
to separate them for you. So is this a oh man. Let's do the grouping, and then because we're either way, we're gonna be like we're gonna be having. So what should we group? I mean, I think
Fantasy,
platformer.
I mean, none of them are. It's a Nintendo game on the N64. It's a platformer.
Guys,
Got to be something.
guys, don't remember. Even though he said yes, a platformer, he didn't say that's its main. I don't think he said that's its main.
It might not be like its main function.
Okay,
Yeah,
what
that's true.
about
Yeah.
What should we ask for? Their multiple playable characters?
Yeah.
Are there multiple playable characters?
Yes.
Yes, there are.
There are multiple playable characters. Okay.
All right. I'm
this is an
thinking
RPG
Donkey Kong
platformer?
64.
Hold on, really quick, Richard, you might know this.
Banjo-Kazooie?
Richard, you might know this. Ooh, that's a really,
Yeah.
that's
Actually,
a really.
Is there
good
multi?
guess.
Ooh, I wonder if it's like you can play multi. Ooh.
I was gonna say, is there any like not Smash Brothers like knockoff game that tried to be Smash Brothers? You know what
There's
I'm
none of
saying?
that in the
It's asking
64.
if it's a rare game.
But there's none of that in the 64 era.
Is this a rare
There's none
game?
of that in the 64.
By rare, do you mean the Rare developers?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Ooh. It
Okay,
might be,
so
it
that's-
might be
Banjo-Kazooie.
it might be Banjo Kazooie.
You want
So
to
it's either Banjo Kazooie or Donkey Kong 64.
Is there a bear in this game? Oh, he had
No.
to think. He had to think.
No,
too
there is
long.
not.
Ooh,
It's not Banjo.
So there's not Banjo.
It's not Banjo.
Is there a gorilla in this game?
Well, it's not made by Nintendo.
It's not made by Nintendo yet.
You said that earlier.
Okay. Let's see. Not made by Nintendo. It's a rare. It is a rare game. Okay, so it's a rare game.
Ratchet and Clank.
It was. I don't think Ratchet.
No, that's PS2.
PS. That's PlayStation.
Oh, that's PlayStation.
Yeah, that's a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah.
Is that a-
Rare. Okay, rare. Should we ask the Smash question? Are rare characters in Smash? I don't think so.
Yeah, some of them. Donkey Kong's in Smash.
Wait, is Donkey Kong a rare?
Rare made their game, but it's a Nintendo property, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, we got to get this. So multi.
Tough.
But Rare made the game.
The thing that's getting me is the multiplayer, kinda.
Yeah, that's gotta.
Yeah, I don't get that.
So rare. It's a platformer, rare multiplayer, kind of. Is this game in a series?
In the same vein as the Super Mario RPG question, I will say yes.
Okay, so it's a character in. Oh wait, should we ask our Nintendo? Is a Nintendo character in this game?
Yeah.
Is a Nintendo character in this game?
Yes. 13.
But it's not made by.
Why is it not Donkey Kong 64? Why is it not Donkey Kong 64?
Ask him if there's gorillas. In
Is
this.
it Donkey Kong 64?
Is that your question?
Yes.
It is Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah,
Okay.
Richard.
So that's not a Nintendo game?
It is not. It was made by
No, Rare made it.
Mhm. And the multiplayer element is there was technically like this third-person shooter that you could do couch co-op style, but it was not
That
the focal point of the game.
Wow, Richard, hats off, dude.
Nicely
nicely
done,
bro.
sir. Very good.
All right, Richard, do you have your game? Because I think we
Hey,
got time. I was gonna.
Yes, I do.
We got time.
I do. I just want to point out the fact that I was really close to Super Smash Brothers Melee and
You know what?
Donkey Kong
Yeah,
64.
you ain't got to tell me, man.
Y'all gotta trust me a little more,
I
man.
do. All right,
Come
well, guess
on.
what? Now you're up.
Okay.
Richard's next. All right, Richard, your turn, man. It's your go, man. So
Oh,
Here
y'all
we go.
ask away.
who's gonna start off questioning this time?
That'd be good.
We did the last one in like 10 minutes. If we can do it again, we give people a short episode. You ready?
Go for it, Trev.
Is
Your voice is very
was this game made between 2000 and 2010?
Yes.
okay. So we need to whittle down the console.
Correct.
Was this game
Why are you talking like you're Max Payne right now?
just goofing off, man? Okay.
Yeah.
Was this
It's
game
crusty. I'm smoking a cigarette.
oh god.
After the
My reticles all over the place. I need to smoke a cig.
Smoke
Yeah.
a cig and calm down.
Yeah. Was this on the 360 era?
No.
Okay, not 360 era.
Original Xbox, PlayStation 2, GameCube.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. You have the Wikipedia page in front of you, right, Richard?
You
Okay.
got it.
I have a feeling he knows this game very
That's
well.
your third question. I'm
That
just kidding.
That doesn't
Do you
count.
have the Wikipedia page?
Okay.
Does this game have a Wikipedia page?
Does this game have multiplayer? Uh-oh. Let me just
Let me
cut off my-
check.
cut off
Actually,
teens here. Forgot to put my
yes,
computer on
it
Do Not
does.
Disturb.
It does have a co-op
It
element.
does. It does. Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
well, hold up. I don't want to necessarily say co-op,
Okay.
Do we want to go ahead and
but
whittle
it's
down
definitely
the?
multiplayer.
So definitely multiplayer. We don't know if it's co-op.
Do we want to go ahead
ask.
and whittle down the system?
We
Yes.
can whittle down the system.
Eric, go for it.
Okay, so hey, whoa. Sorry, I was mistaken. It is co-op.
So
I
there
don't
is
know.
co-op. There's,
Okay.
so there's
That's great.
multiplayer and co-op.
Yes.
Ooh,
Okay.
spicy.
Does this game belong to the Nintendo family?
What do you mean? Like, what does that mean? Like,
Like,
Is it an
in-
intellectual
like, it's on
property of
Nintendo
Nintendo?
no.
But he had to clarify.
Yeah, we should have asked him if it was on the GameCube because I mean,
Is this game on the GameCube?
I'll lump that in with the same question. No, it's not.
okay, so it's not a
Okay.
Nintendo game.
Okay, so it's so console.
So it's PlayStation 2
So
or
it's
Xbox.
PlayStation 2 or OG
Okay,
Xbox?
Is this okay? How many questions are we at, Richard?
5.
Is this a console exclusive?
No.
No. Okay,
Okay.
so it's PlayStation 2 and Xbox.
Good question.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
That's
PlayStation.
7. I'm just kidding.
No. All right, PlayStation 2 and Xbox.
Knowing Richard, should we ask if it's a shooter?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Is this a shooter?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Multiplayer, co-op, not a shooter. PlayStation 2 and Xbox. We got to whittle down genre. We got to figure out what genre it is, or we're going to be all over the place.
Agreed.
Sci-fi.
So if it's got co-op, oh, you know what? Hang on.
What are you thinking?
Hang on. I got.
Ooh,
You know what?
I also have a.
You know what I just thought of that it could have versus and co-op and PlayStation 2 and Xbox and I'm gonna ask this question. Give me a real one. Richard, have you covered this game on your YouTube channel?
I have not.
Ah, crap.
I'm not even gonna add that. I'm not gonna add that to a question though.
You can add it. I wasted it. You
Okay,
can add it.
fine.
I kind of want to ask if this is a Dreamcast game.
But he said it was he when we said
No.
it, when we said it was a console exclusive and we said PlayStation 2 or Xbox, he said yeah. I mean, like
Wait,
I
he
think he gave us a freebie because he was like,
Yeah.
I did give you a freebie.
PlayStation
Oh,
2
he
and
didn't.
Xbox.
Oh, I didn't realize he had ruled out Sega.
Right.
Okay,
It's
cool.
PlayStation 2 and Xbox.
You would be one to pick like Power Stone.
I was thinking.
Dude, I love me some Power Stone,
I
bro.
was thinking Mortal Kombat Shaolin monks because you can do co-op.
Oh.
That's a
Ooh.
deep reference right there.
And you can do.
Oh,
You wanna
so
ask if-
I will give you a hint. Can I give you hints?
No, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. We're not. We're not.
Oh,
We're
my
not yet.
bad, my bad. Okay, my bad. Go.
Okay.
Yeah. Want to ask if it's a fighting game?
We can ask if it's a fighting game.
Yeah, go
Is
for
it a
it.
fighting game, Richard?
That's broad, but yes.
Sorry. Is it? I'll change it to. Is it an arcade fighting game?
No.
Okay.
So it's not an arcade. So it's a beat 'em
So
up.
it's not. So it's not like Tekken or.
So it could be a
It's,
beat 'em up.
It's a beat 'em up or a hack and slash.
It could be. Yeah. It could be a beat 'em up.
But it's multiplayer or co-op though. That means that there's a PvP element.
Right, which that's what I'm saying. Some of those beat 'em ups, you could, like Double Dragon will be considered. Double Dragon's a multiplayer co-op game. I keep going back to Double Dragon. It's
Also, Dynasty Warriors.
okay. So
franchise?
okay, I got you. Was this game developed in America?
No.
Okay, so his surprised face makes me think that it's surprising. So it wouldn't. I mean, what would we ask to whittle down?
I mean,
It's
do you
10.
want to ask if it's Japanese made. I mean, it's going to be either Canadian or Japanese. I feel like.
I think it's Japanese. I think it's got to be Japanese. So I think we saved that one for now.
Co-op.
Multiplayer co-op,
multiplayer.
PlayStation 2 and Xbox. Could be beat 'em up. It's
we
not
wanna
arcade
do
fighting, so it's
genre
So it's beat 'em. What we say, beat 'em up
or
We said we narrowed it down to essentially beat 'em up and hack and slash.
okay? Should we figure that out?
let's do it.
Probably, yeah.
Go for it.
Richard, is this a beat 'em up game?
Yes, that's 11.
Okay, so it's a beat 'em up game.
Ooh. I'm a little out of my depth on the beat 'em up
Ooh.
games,
But
but you
least from
guys, I
that
know
era.
you guys are all stars with this stuff.
would be a beat 'em up on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox
that has PvP with it. Though.
Yeah, it's PvP.
Yeah.
I mean, like, but when I think,
Do
beat
we
'em
want to
up-
clarify PvP? Because he said multiplayer and co-op, but do we want to make sure that multiplayer means PvP?
It has to be, right? What other multiplayers besides co-op and PvP?
Okay,
Just
okay.
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that was a genuine question. It wasn't like a
No,
sarcastic.
I know.
Let me know when I can give you a hint.
The last four.
Because okay, last 4 questions. Okay.
Okay, so
Sci-fi fantasy.
yeah, we could go that route. We can go that route. We know it's a beat 'em up, so let's figure out like the genre. What if we go? Hang on. What if we go? Is this like a property from a movie? If it's like a
Sure.
Okay,
it's
that
like
would at least whittle down like Spider-Man and whatnot.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this like from a movie property? Like is it like a is this a are any of the characters in this game in movies?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So that takes out all the Marvel stuff.
He said it
It's
was
12.
He said it was a beat 'em up game.
Yeah, which I mean that could have been like a
So that tells me it's not like an action RPG or something like that.
but it's not
I
like
mean,
a superhero beat 'em up either. I mean, I go to like Streets of Rage and stuff like that.
And see, my mind goes to Beautiful Joe.
Beautiful Joe.
Beautiful
Okay.
Joe, yes.
Beautiful Joe. That's right. Not
Yeah.
beautiful. Okay, cool. Let's keep going. What question are we at, Richard? That's 12?
12.
12. Okay. Shoot, what do we not know? What do we not know right now?
we don't know if it's like a fantasy game, sci-fi game, modern setting.
Go for it, Trev. Ask any question that you feel like will
is
get us
this-
there. I'm
is
running
this-
out of questions.
Is this setting? Is this like a modern setting? Like a modern day setting?
I mean, define modern.
Sorry.
Is like we'll see if you ask present day, it could be future or past. So let's
That's
keep
the
this
problem.
question. Let's just refine it. So
Okay. So is this a fantasy game, like a medieval fantasy game?
No.
Do we want to ask if it's a sci-fi game?
I think so, yes.
Is this a sci-fi game?
No.
Okay, so it's
okay,
it's
so, yeah, I guess
it's like in
shoot, beat 'em up. Okay, crap, beat 'em up. Halo, beat 'em up. Xbox PS2 era. Okay, was this game like well received? Like, did people love this game?
is it popular?
No.
Ah, crap.
Okay, so it's
well,
it's
then it's out.
Then Richard just screwed us. All right. Not okay.
Are we
So-
are we at 10?
We're now at 15. So this
Okay,
is
so
we got
we're in
last
hint-
four
we're in
hints.
hint world.
Which means we're going to start getting hints now.
Okay, so we're at hint world. So
I would zero
what a
it-
place to be.
I would zero in on
Whoa. Hold up. Well, okay, no. I'll give you this hint after this question.
Yeah. Wait till we ask this question.
I was just gonna say I think
Yeah.
you guys should start asking questions about the two games you mentioned because I don't know anything about beat 'em up games.
It's not going to be Beautiful Joe because it's not fantasy or sci-fi, truthfully.
Okay, beat 'em up that we don't know a lot. Okay, just to get a hint, Richard, is this a horror game? They got horror elements.
No,
in it?
is that a question? No.
Yeah, that's a question. Just give us a hint.
Okay. I'll actually give you two hints that kind of go together. So someone mentioned Nintendo. There was a Nintendo franchise of this in the past, and then also someone mentioned, is this a well-known game? It was well-known then.
So yes, it was a well-known game. Okay.
Not this particular one.
So when Richard says,
Oh, he's saying the Nintendo version of this game was very well known.
Right.
That's what he's saying.
Correct.
okay, so obviously these games were on the Nintendo before. So this
is like a fake Smash Bros.
No. So beat 'em
No, I
up.
wouldn't say that.
What? Okay, so beat 'em up versus side scroller because like I'm thinking like Ghosts and
ask
Goblins,
about,
right?
ask,
Like,
ask if it's a side scroller.
Richard, is it a side scroller?
No, not this one.
Beat 'em up.
It's
I mean, Ninja
it's a-
Turtle. Ninja Turtles beat 'em up, but that was movies. They'd be in movies.
It would have been, yeah.
Nintendo. It was on Nintendo, and it was well known then, but it's not well.
Another hint. It was just one of my favorite games. This franchise was one of my favorite games growing up.
What's one of Richard's favorite games growing up?
Final Fantasy?
Oh, one of my lights died. Just realized that my battery went out. On my
No, Final Fantasy is PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah. And Devil May Cry's hack and slash, not beat 'em up.
Yeah, but would he not an insult on your intelligence, Richard, but would he consider beat 'em up hack and slash?
Well, we asked him beat 'em up. Just ask him if it's a hack and slash. We get another hint.
Is this a hack and slash game?
No.
Okay, so it's like
It's a true beat 'em
it's like a
up.
martial arts game.
No movies.
Okay, let's hear a hint.
Yeah. What's our hint, Richard?
had one, but I forget. It slipped my mind. Okay.
You don't have a hint about your game that you're.
No.
It's one of my favorite games. I don't know anything about it.
I know nothing about this game.
No.
I don't even know what it is.
It rhymes with.
Richard's like, it's a flip
You
book
were
game I
on-
developed for my PlayStation 2.
Okay, you were on the route when you said Streets of Rage.
Crap.
Yeah,
What
screwed.
Nintendo side-scrolling beat 'em
Street
up am
Fighter.
I thinking about? I
Well,
mean,
no, Street
not a beat 'em. I mean,
Fighter
it's
wasn't
like-
a beat 'em up. It was a fighting game.
yeah, and he said it wasn't a. It's like a-
Oh my God! Is it an X-Men game?
Another hint.
Don't
This
move.
universe.
Oh, frick.
Another hint. This universe takes place in the Street Fighter universe.
It might be Marvel versus Capcom.
Nope.
What
It's
happened?
not an arcade
Well, I
fighting
just
game.
get
It
that
says.
away.
Arcade fighting
I'm
game.
I'm surprised y'all didn't know this one.
Takes place in the Street Fighter realm. So how many questions we got left?
So
Richard?
it's
Two?
so it's a Street Fighter game that
You
we
got
don't know.
two. You got
Two.
two.
It's a Street Fighter game we just don't know.
Oh God.
It's okay. So
I did not mean for this to be this hard. I thought y'all would know this.
Nintendo. So
he's literally told us it was a Street Fighter game.
it's in the Street Fighter universe.
Yeah.
So are there Street Fighter characters in this game? Do you
Yes.
know what the game is?
Yes.
I don't like where this is
Okay.
going.
Okay.
Okay. So now all we have is a guess. So give us one
Oh
more hint.
man!
Yes, in the Alpha series.
Okay. Don't
If you
know what
Street
that means.
Fighter.
So tell me. So we get one more hint, and then we have to guess now. And so what's our
Oh, yeah.
last?
What's your last hint? Genre side scrolling, beat 'em up.
Might have been Final
That-
Fight, but that's the last thing I got.
Is it Final Fight?
Is that your guess?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's specifically
Oh my
Final
God!
Final Fight
Wow.
Streetwise.
Eric.
For the PlayStation
Bro,
2.
Eric.
Yeah.
I mean, listen,
bro,
listen.
that's just that's
we
so
can't
impressive.
take full credit for a win because we didn't get the actual title. But hey, the fact that
Hey,
it was
that's
Final
something.
Fight anything. Hey guys, great job.
So,
video game
great
playing
job.
is fun when you're on the other side of it, right? It's
Yes.
it's fun when you're
Very much
It is actually fun, yeah.
yeah. So there you go.
It
Well,
is.
guys, hey, that's all the time we got for the 4 Plot Podcast this week.
Yeah.
43 minutes
Super
you
easy,
just had.
super easy game, Richard. Super easy game.
Super easy.
Sorry, guys.
There we go. Hey guys, listen, that's all the time we got
Sorry
for the
about
4 Plot Podcast. Thanks for being with us, everybody. We'll see you guys next
love ya.
week on the 4 Plot Podcast.